Hey everyone, what's going on? It is BradPhusion here, and welcome back yet again to my Space and Near Survival series. Now this will probably be the final episode of the first season, simply because my large ship down here is almost finished, and once it is finished I will be flying towards a new world with new challenges, amongst other things, which will be a surprise for you guys. So right now I've basically got a little bit of armor welding left, and then I will do the component welding, and then that would basically be it. Actually, this is all I've now placed all the all the armor blocks needed. I just have to weld them all. If I go inside, you can actually see how much more progress I've made. So basically it's almost done. All I have to do is finish this end part here. Once this is done, I can stick in the refineries and the assemblers, weld all the thrusters. Then I'll go downstairs and weld the... Did I not leave that open? Huh, that was meant to actually leave that open, my mistake. There we go. And I will come down here and I will weld all the reactors that are down here as well. So basically there's only about 3 stages left. Welding the armor, placing the components, welding the components, and then we're done. So this episode might be pretty short because I'm basically just going to be finishing off all of this. So I will be cutting in between a lot of it. I won't be showing you guys the whole long process of me welding all of this because I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't want to see that. So I will cut just in a second, and I will cut back once I've actually done once I finish all the welding. But before I get to that, I did come across a ship before that was called the Military Mine Layer. Now this ship interested me because I hadn't seen it before until this moment, and my experience with it was a little bit different. I had actually recorded this, but I didn't really like the way I recorded it. It just felt bad, so I just kind of cut it out. But this is the ship over here. Now the ship at the back here is full of mines. At least it was, if I didn't blow it up. So what I think happened was they actually had quite a few thrusters in here as well that you couldn't actually see because this whole part here was full of mines. So unless you went through all the mines to get to the thrusters at the back here, you probably wouldn't have noticed it. There was a mine and thruster combination in here, which I actually did disable because I thought that was the only trap, but turns out there was actually a trap built into the actual cargo container. I did survive. The Bison didn't get hurt at all other than it glitching out when it had landed on it, which is really weird. I don't know what caused that, but alas, the Bison was fixed. The Bison is now okay. So I'm now back to welding. There shouldn't be anything else interesting popping up in this world. Another private sale, thank you for showing up, but we don't need you anymore. I will maybe scavenge parts from these. I don't really need to. I'm just hoping that when I transition to the new world, all the parts that I have stuck inside the ship, including all the resources inside the Bison, I'm hoping they will transfer over with me. If not, that's not a big deal, but it will kind of suck. So I'm hoping all this will come with me. I'm not too sure how this will work, but alas, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. At least I'll still have a ship, so it'll be a different start anyways. So I'm going to get back to welding now, and I will cut back to once I've actually finished all the welding, and I'll start placing out the components for you. So I will see you guys in a second. And welcome back everyone. Now I did say I was going to get all the welding done and actually finish the ship off in this episode, but I didn't actually realize the time, and if I check my phone right now, what time is it? It is 3:23 AM, and I still have to upload this and everything before, well, 6 or 7 o'clock, before everyone else wakes up, and uploading takes quite a few hours. So I thought I will make one more episode of this season, and that should be finishing everything off, but I'll get all the preparation stuff done before I actually do the episode, so everything should be finished by the end of next episode. But I will show you what I've done this far. All of the welding is done apart from a small patch that I will show you guys in a second. But as you guys can see, I just painted this white right now. I haven't added any of the orange yet to it. I'm not too sure where I should add the orange, whether it should be like in some sort of stripes of it, or I'm not entirely too sure yet. But I realized something actually, and I didn't even consider this until now, and that is these thrusters here, these reverse thrusters here. Now with thruster damage on, these would actually burn this out, so I'm thinking I might actually have to change this part here into heavy armor, just so it can resist the burn from the thruster. So I'm gonna have to do that. It only just clicked to me then when I was welding all that. I just kind of looked at it and I'm like, hey, these are facing the wrong way. Well, sorry, these are facing, you know, light armor. But I will fix that up in the next episode as well, so I'll just paint that there. It doesn't look too bad being completely white. I mean, it does stand out, but let me just show you the inside now as well. Ooh, up we get. Jetpack's a little bit weird to get used to still. Okay, so in here, the majority of it, like I said, is all done. I had to put the ramp in here. I kind of left this empty. I might actually stick gyroscopes in there, because I don't actually have a place for them. So sticking it in the gap there would actually be quite good. But I'll have the ramps going up. I will have the medical bay here. I will have a few containers here, and then in the back here will be where the assemblers and all that goes. So I'll have an assembler like here somewhere. I think it will be actually facing this way. So I'll have an assembler there, and I'll have an assembler on the other side here as well. So it will be, it'll be basically like that. So that's where the assemblers go. Then you'll have the refineries, and then the assembler, then refinery once again, and that should fill up this space here perfectly. So that should be all well and good. I just got to finish, like I said, all this welding here, which I'll do all this before I start the next episode, and then I will start the episode off by putting down all these components and actually starting to weld all these components here. So all the thrusters and all that still need all these components. Now hopefully I have all of that. I think I should, and if I don't, I can just salvage resources from the ships I have floating over there, the numerous ones I've stored up over time. So I'll have that done, and then I'll end the episode with something interesting for you guys. So hopefully you guys will look forward to that. So that's it for this episode. It might be a little bit too short. I'm not entirely too sure. I just didn't want to run out of time and not actually put up a video today. I actually like putting up videos. I like reading the comments. That's my favorite thing to do. I'll upload a video and I'll go to sleep, and then I'll wake up and I'll just read through all the comments, and you guys are awesome. So I will leave this here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching, and stay awesome.